For this project, I'm going to be using some hickory pallet wood that I got a while ago, and half of the wood is about a ½ inch thick, and the other half is about an inch thick. Now I'm going to be using all the pieces to cut several 2-inch strips, and it's hard to tell on camera, but the blade is tilted at 20 degrees. Now I'm going to cut the strips that I just made earlier into shorter pieces, and I'm going to cut off the ends of these shorter pieces at a 20-degree angle also. I made 20 of these shorter pieces, and half of them are an inch thick, and the other half are ½ of an inch thick. And on the inch thick pieces, I will be cutting rabbets on the end to hold the thinner pieces when we glue them together into boxes later. Hopefully this is starting to make sense now. I'm going to start gluing together the 5 slanted boxes that will become the lamp. You can see I was having trouble clamping these because of the angle of the boxes, so I ended up just using some super glue to hold the boxes in place while the wood glue dried. I could have sanded everything once the lamp was done, but it was easier while it was in pieces, so I started with 60 grit and sanded up to 220. Now I'm going to glue all the boxes together, and you can see I only glued 2 at a time because I thought that if I glued all of them together at once, they would slide around and not set right. Now I'm using a card scraper to get off any glue squeeze out and just to smooth everything out. Now I needed to make the top and bottom pieces for the lamp, and I ran out of the thinner pieces of hickory that I had, and all I had was these, so now I'm going to rip them down to a ½ inch thick and then glue them into panels. Once the glue set, I squared up the edges of the panels and used a plane and a card scraper to get off all the burn marks. Now I'm going to trace the top and bottom onto the panels and then cut them out on the bandsaw. Now I'm gluing the top and bottom on, and once the glue dries, I'll sand everything flush. Now I'm drilling a hole in the top and bottom of the lamp for the wire to feed through, and on the bottom I'm going to use my plunge router to cut a little channel for the wire to come out the side. Now the main body of the lamp is done, and I finished it with some polyurethane. Now I need a piece of pipe for the lamp to come out the top, so I used a piece of conduit, cut it to the size I needed, and cleaned it up with the bench grinder. I could have just bought a lampshade, but I wanted to keep with the look of all wood, so I used some oak veneer and made my own. The super glue didn't hold very well, so I used some edge banding and put that over the seam. And now I'm using some scraps of hickory to make a little hanger for the lampshade.